Welcome to the library's Lunch and Learn session on crediting ideas, resources to avoid plagiarism. The Lunch and Learns are an ongoing series of mini lectures on a variety of research-based topics and databases. Please check the Lunch and Learn page at library.rrc.ca for more information. Let's get started. Much of what will occur may seem hard to understand, especially without an assignment at the moment. In order to give credit to an idea that's part of something a student wrote about, the paper needs to be written. Much of what I will talk about comes during a point of need. Citation is part of a larger writing process, and it's encouraged to plan each step from research to drafting to revision before turning in the assignment. We have resources in the form of ebooks and people to help improve your writing skills. Right now, it's about where you can go for tools and helps to credit an idea. This overview highlights our resources to help you with creating citations, featuring our library website and 2 online tools. Knowing there are tools, ebooks, and people to help you access them will hopefully make writing papers a less anxious experience. There are tools to gather your research and even generate the entries in the Works Cited page at the end of a paper. Let's first take a quick look at the college policy. Red River wants to ensure graduates not only apply good written skills, but also do it with integrity. It's good to get familiar with the policy, not out of fear of getting caught, but to be informed. Not everyone had instruction on plagiarism or on how citations work to help credit ideas. Many fields use different citation styles, and at Red River College, it's the American Psychological Association style, better known as APA style, used in most programs. It's also the style featured in this presentation and revised to its 7th edition. These guidelines cover in-text citations depending on the context within a paragraph and what goes into the Works Cited page at the end of a paper. If you have questions about another citation style, please contact the library and we will do our best to help you. Let's start with OneSearch, the library's online discovery tool. When you click on the result, you get lots of options depending on what you need. In this case, these quotation marks can enable you to generate a Works Cited entry for the end of your paper at the click of a button. Basically, click the citation button, click the AP format option, copy it, and put it in the Works Cited at the end of your document. If you're not familiar with OneSearch, please have a look at our online video on the topic located on our Lunch and Learn site. We also have an exciting new addition to collecting, managing, and sharing citations, RefWorks. Red River College students have access to RefWorks, an online citation management software to collect, organize, share, and incorporate references into your document. We have a guide for those willing to set up their account and do it themselves, or have a look at the online video at your convenience. While tools are great, you need to understand the what, how, and when to use citations, if it's a book or a website or another format. In short, something close by to look up. The library has an APA highlights guide to showcase the new edition of this format mentioned in the presentation. There are 2 handy cheat sheets to help guide you if you're wondering what to put in the brackets in a paragraph or in your Works Cited. 2 pages were created, one specifically for nursing students and one sheet focusing on in-text styles and referencing. Download to print or save in an easy-to-reach folder on your computer if you need to look up something. Earlier, I mentioned people as a valuable resource. As the guide states, you can speak to library staff either by email or chat, and there's always taking your paper to a communication drop-in desk mentioned here. Unfortunately, there are no drop-in desks at the moment, but the Academic Success Center has moved their help desks online with access by appointment. You can find contact information to connect you to a help desk tutor and more on the Quick Launch sidebar on the library website. It's good to have another resource to help double-check citations, or in this case, you need further clarification. The Purdue Online Writing Lab, or OWL, can function as a quick lookup and reflects the new 7th edition. The easy-to-navigate sidebar helps students find basic or advanced information. CitationMachine.net is a citation generator often used by beginners, either through its autofill mode, according to its format, such as a book, article, or website, even letting you know what's missing, or manual entry with a form to fill in details before generating a citation. With any resource, it's good to double-check even an auto-generated citation. Most databases have a statement even saying to do so. No matter the style, have a way to double-check using one or two other resources. As said earlier, much of these points don't make sense unless there's a paper or other written assignment in progress. It's important to get research help early, especially if you've not used OneSearch or another database, and that means being proactive and managing your time. I know, something harder to do than to say. And make sure to break down the assignment into smaller tasks. Last and definitely not least is ask questions. Part of awareness involves asking questions. Ask your instructor, ask library staff. Simply ask. We will do our best to help you. To find guides featured in our session, click on the Your Guide is Ready button for a related guide on writing college papers to see how citations fit into the writing process. This guide, along with the APA 7th edition highlights, are under the Student Success category on our guides page. Any questions? Don't hesitate to contact us. You can contact the facilitator of this presentation by email, or go to the library homepage and click the Ask Us button to open a chat with the reference desk. You can also speak to an individual here as well. Please check out the webpage for more information about our other Lunch and Learn sessions. New web videos will be added weekly. Live presentations will continue in fall 2020. Thank you for attending.